Check it out, guys. AdrianUnknown. I'm here at a part of a river undisclosed in my new fishing kayak. I'm actually anchored onto the edge because that was easiest for me. This mud didn't want to hold too well, so I'm going this route. We got my kayak, got all my lures and my equipment and all that stuff. This is what I'm using right here. This is called the Santee Cooper rig. The reason why is because it's named after this place. It's called the Santee Cooper Dam. Okay, so the idea is you've got this big weight right here and it slips back and forth, and then right here you have a big ass swivel, so the weight stops right there. Okay, from the swivel you tie a leader. This one happens to be 30-pound test, and then you go through a slip knot and then finally end with the snell onto a big ass hook. The reason you want this is because when I throw this into the depths over there, it's gonna stop right at the weight and it's gonna float that much above the weight on the floor. That way it can move around away from the weight and stuff, put out some smells and all that stuff into the water, and it'll catch me a fish. I've caught some of the biggest fish in the water this way, okay? Bear with me. So again, today we are using fryer livers, chicken livers. So get you a nice chunk and then chop that. Have a good knife and then just chop it. You want to get some nice chunks on there because the stuff will come off the hook pretty easily, okay? So grab your weight, grab your hook. There it is. And then we're gonna hook the livers just like this through the big meaty parts, okay? You can overlap as much as you want, but ideally that's how you want it to be. Make sure you get the liver off your boat and your hand. This is how you want it to be, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we're going to be throwing right at the edge of the water over there. Again, this is a Muddy River catfishing flathead rod. Got it from my friend Chris Flores himself, Mr. Muddy River catfishing. That one's right there. That one's fine. Right on the edge, okay? I'm gonna put that into the rod holder right there. Okay, this next one is again a Muddy River blue cat rod. It's much longer. It's like 6 inches longer or something like that, and it's got a longer leader. Same idea, same setup, but just longer. Oh, what's going on? Looks like the wind got us. And that's fine, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss more to the middle, off to the left, because the middle of the channel is the deepest. Okay? So again, open up your fryer livers, your chicken livers, whatever. Grab you that chunk that you already chopped up. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Just like that, guys. Then we're gonna yeet this out into the middle over there as best you can. I'm gonna let it drip a little bit so it doesn't get on my boat when I fling it out there. Make sure there's nothing behind you. Aim to the middle. Perfect. Again, guys, just keep your line tight. That way the bobber sticks close to the hook. Put your chicken liver off over here, and then you wait. I'll go ahead and put my finger right here on my line, and I'll hold it just like this, okay? If anything happens, I'm gonna feel it in my fingertips first. So yeah, that's what we're doing for right now. It's not the only place that I have fishing for today. Probably gonna fly my drone and see what's over there. Looks cool. Looks like there's somebody put some rocks or something over there. It's not really natural looking. We're gonna find out. Not really happy with the position of this other rod, so we're gonna go ahead and change that out. You see how the float floated up? That's my, on the other side of that is where the hook is. Yeah, let's get a better throw. Perfect. That is a really good spot right there, I would say. Okay, let's find out. Let's put that there. And then we're gonna get rid of my slack. Keep a nice tight line. You want a nice tight line. And then now we wait, guys. Can make sure that this is tight so we don't spin around and slip around too much. And let's see what happens. Might take a little bit. See, that thing wants to float up once there's no tension on the line. You'll see it pop up. This might not be the best rig to use for fishing right now in this spot. We're gonna find out though. Seems like a pretty cool spot. Either way, you could walk along this edge right here and set up right on the edge. Maybe if I had a chainsaw or something, I could cut a path through here along the back all the way to my truck, which is parked over there. That would be cool. We shall see, we shall see. In about 15 minutes, if I don't get any kind of bites like this, I'll go ahead and change my setup and I'll just fish on the bottom. And instead of using the Santee Cooper, I'll fish with the Carolina rig, which is essentially the same exact way. It has a leader and everything, but the only difference is you don't have the float on the leader itself. So it doesn't keep it above the mud or anything like that. Just heard some sort of animal right here. Interesting. This is gonna be my anchor right there. Yes. So what I learned quickly about this boat is I'm going to need some cleats. Cleats are those things that look like a plastic anvil that have two ends, and you can tie a rope to it quickly, because this is not the business, guys. I need some cleats. Where will I put them? Right here. Okay, that'll hold me for now, but I definitely want those cleats. And that's the end of the video, guys. If I catch anything, I'll make a cool video, I promise. Anyway, thank you for